Guys, deluded. Now, I don't know if they've all come out now, but I'm pretty sure I've spoken about quite a few countries. France, Argentina, Spain, England. I've spoken about basically Brazil, all the big nations in regards to my opinions and going into this World Cup. So let's speak about Portugal now. Now, Portugal. Now, many people be like, "Huh? Portugal can't win no league, win no World Cup. Portugal can't do. They're not good enough." All these are comments, and some of that might be false. Some of that might very well be true. But I believe you have to respect Portugal for several reasons. Firstly, like they won the European title. Yes, there was a lot of good fortune. In fact, in the sense that I believe weren't they third or something in the group, and then they somehow qualified, and they went for time without technically actually winning a game in normal minutes or something like that. I can't remember rightly, but I'm pretty sure that it was a very grimy and cheap kind of way to get to the final to a degree, but they got there. They still had to do it. They had to defeat someone on penalties, which is no easy feat. They had a talented Croatia side, if I remember rightly. They still had to beat France. Many people didn't give them a chance against France, and me included too. In fact, I gave them a chance. To be fair, I'm lying about including myself in that. Like DG never said that, but for what it's worth, I do believe if Ronaldo stayed on the pitch, France would have won, because it did look like them French players looked at it. Ronaldo's off, we're gonna win, and then you saw France switching off, and then Ederson scoring, if I remember correctly. You've got to respect them. They know how to navigate this tournament football stuff, and on top of that, they've got Cristiano Ronaldo. So you need to respect the side like you have to respect Argentina for that reason. You have to respect them, because if it comes down to the final margins and a player needed to stand up to be counted, he might be having a crap 89 minutes, and that 1 minute left in the game, he's sending Portugal through to whatever round. So we need to respect them. They know how to score late goals, like in extra time against Croatia. They know how to take pens. They beat Poland on penalties. So yeah, man, at times they're not at their best, but they know how to get the job done. And it's tournament football. It's not about playing good football. Like, it's about just getting the job done. Portugal have a lot of crazy players in the sense that they've got Guedes, they've got a lot of young, you've seen me speak about it, a lot of young Portuguese players that are clearly not ready to. Ronnie Lopez, sadly, he didn't make the side. There's a lot of talented young players that didn't make the side. There's a lot in there, but there's some that did not make this Portugal side. And in regards to Euro 2020, possibly 2022, I'd be very happy if I was a Portuguese person or from Portugal in regards to going forward, because they've got some exciting prospects. They've also got some, in regards to the ones actually in the squad. Bernardo Silva, I believe he can be the best creative player one day in the Premier League in regards to the 10. I know he plays on the flanks. Portugal are having teething problems trying to fit him into the side and helping him trying to replicate his best form. But E30, you've got Guedes. Obviously, he went PSG, which was a stupid move, and his stock went down. He's gone Valencia and found his joy back. I believe he's going to join a big boy club very soon, and he's going to, he's got potential to become such a good player. Like, I believe if he can get some crazy goals and assists, Guedes is serious. And again, this is why I'm on to Arsenal, because we were scouting Portugal for no reason. We watched him several times, and he's still not at this club. He's 30, and maybe in the World Cup he gets a bit more ratings or silences some critics if he's had that. They've got Bruno Fernandes. My Portuguese friend rates him very highly and would love him at Arsenal if Ramsey was to leave. So on that basis, I'm going to say they've got my man. Obviously, they've got Gelson, Martins and things like that. They've got Quaresma. I can't believe Nani's not inside. They've got Quaresma. They've got Ronaldo. They've got some experienced players. They've got Bruno Alves, who's of Rangers now. He might be past it, but there's some experienced players. Rafael Guerreiro, central midfielder and / left back. He can play both of them. One that should have been at Arsenal when he was at Lorient. They've got him. They've got some talented players. You need to respect them. Their manager, Fernando Santos, he knows how to navigate this tournament football. Didn't he get Greece into in 2012 or so to a decent round in the Euros? And then in 2014 he got them to the knockouts. So he knows how to navigate. So if Portugal as a nation know how to navigate this thing, he knows how to navigate. It's going to be calm. 9 wins out of 10 in qualifying. You have to respect them. Friendlies, it is a bit booky, because then you look at I believe they beat Algeria 3-0, but then they lost to Egypt. I don't know if they lost or won. I should have specified. I do believe they beat Algeria 3-0. They could have beat Egypt or lost. I didn't specify there. Obviously, they drew with Tunisia and Belgium, and they beat Holland. They lost to Holland 3-0. So there's cause for excitement, but there's also cause for concerns. Do I believe Portugal have the strongest chance of winning the World Cup? No, but I definitely feel they have more of a chance than people writing them off. And on top of that, when you consider they're paired with Spain in their group, I mean, I definitely think Spain will beat them. But if they beat Spain, they're in a good position. And if they finish second, I do believe it's a case of facing Egypt or somewhere else Don't quote me. Now, Egypt, they got Salah. You have to respect them and things. But if I'm Portugal, you would lick your lips at playing Egypt, wouldn't you, to be fair? Again, they might no disrespect to Egypt because they could take them out. Everybody's at World Cup for a reason. But you can see where it could go. I believe they've got players like they've even got Andre Silva, who's had a bit of different season at AC Milan. They've got the right experience. They've got the right blend of experience for me. The players that are young seem to have a lot of experience as well. Even guys like Moutinho, he's old, but he's got experience. They've got Ronaldo, of course. They've got young players like Ruben Dias, the centre-half, which I hope he plays because I want to put him under the microscope a bit more. Benfica lad. They've got a better side and a better chance than people give them credit for. But it remains to be seen, and it's up to them how far they ultimately want to go, people. So yeah, man, that would be it, man. They know how to do it, man. So yeah, man. On that note, guys, deluded. Get in the comments, subscribe, and do the rest. I'm out.